Every month, finance teams face a flood of SaaS and cloud invoices that scale automatically, masking thousands in shadow IT and unvetted AI tools. To catch these overages before they hit the balance sheet, we can build a real-time cost reconciliation dashboard directly inside your existing spreadsheet or BI tool. The pipeline works by pulling your internal developer billing data through the GitHub REST API, and then cross-referencing that spend against your external market engagement using the SimilarWeb API. To set this up, you need 4 things: an enterprise admin account, a GitHub personal access token, a SimilarWeb API key, and a BI platform like Power BI or Tableau to ingest the data. By connecting these data streams, you stop waiting for the end-of-month invoice to tell you what went wrong, and start identifying exact usage spikes the day they happen. Step 1 is authenticating our connection. To pull data from the GitHub billing endpoints, you need to generate a personal access token with the required billing permissions. Make sure you select a classic personal access token. The billing API does not support fine-grained tokens, and using one will return an immediate authentication error. With your token ready, make a GET request to the usage summary endpoint. By default, this returns an aggregated list of all your paid GitHub features, like Actions, Packages, and Copilot, for the current year. To break this massive list down, append the Cost Center ID query parameter to your request. This filters the data so you can attribute specific costs directly to individual teams or business units. Inside the JSON response, you will find 3 key metrics for every product. The first is quantity, which tracks exactly how much of a product was consumed, whether that means minutes, gigabytes, or server requests. The second is discount amount. This represents any usage that is covered by your included enterprise quotas or negotiated discounts. Finally, we have net amount, your actual build cost. Total quantity minus discount amount equals net amount. If team consumption stays high but discount amount drops to 0 mid-month, the remaining quantity falls into net amount, triggering a sudden bill spike. Tracking this exact equation across your isolated cost centers lets you spot which departments are burning through their quotas early, giving you the exact origin of your overages. Now we add our second data layer, AI token tracking. We do this by calling the GitHub Copilot metrics endpoint, which gives us a highly detailed 28-day window into how developers are actually utilizing the AI. Unlike the billing summary, this endpoint does not return your data directly. Instead, the response payload gives you an array of signed expiring URLs that link to separate report files. When you download these files, you'll notice they are formatted as ND-JSON, or New Line Delimited JSON. Standard JSON parsers expect one continuous block of data and will fail entirely if you try to feed them this file. You have to configure your BI tool to iterate through the document and parse the text line by line. Extracting the data this way ensures you can append every single daily metric into your database cleanly. This gives your dashboard a precise view of your AI seat utilization and token consumption over the last 28 days. Step 3 connects internal spend to external results. We query the SimilarWeb Traffic and Engagement API to pull our daily website visits and unique visitor counts. If your API and AI infrastructure costs are skyrocketing, but external web traffic and user acquisition metrics stagnate, you are burning cash without generating growth. Plotting your GitHub consumption directly against your SimilarWeb traffic share reveals the exact return on investment for your technical spending, giving leadership a clear picture of operational efficiency. Now we automate the pipeline. Set your script or BI tool to run these GET requests on a scheduled daily interval so your data model is always current. To make this dashboard predictive, we calculate our annual run rate. Take your month-to-date spend, divide by days past, and multiply by 365. Next, establish a firm budget limit. When the projected run rate crosses that threshold, the system highlights the row in red. Because this logic updates every morning, a mid-week spike in database queries or AI token usage triggers an immediate visual warning long before the billing cycle closes. By mathematically projecting your daily consumption, you transition your team away from analyzing stale invoices and put them in total command of their active vendor spend. We now have a unified reporting engine. It isolates specific departmental cost centers, tracks 28-day AI token consumption line by line, and anchors those internal costs against external web engagement. The data flows in a continuous loop, eliminating manual spreadsheet updates and ensuring your technical financial models are always accurate. This visibility allows procurement and engineering teams to identify abandoned SaaS seats and unexpected infrastructure usage, cutting off shadow spend at the source. Check the video description for example scripts to get your API connections started. Build this pipeline, set your thresholds, and take control of your enterprise architecture today.